Alright, toy fans, I'm here with another one of our reviews. Now, we're looking at, last time we were looking at Jazwares Builder stuff, we were looking at the forest kits. And this time, we've got a city kit. Now, I found out that they also have medieval kits, they've got ninja kits, they've got, I can't remember, there's a few others, but they got multiple kits. Now, for me, doing Lego world building, forest made sense because that way we can make parks and such. City kit makes sense because that way we get signs and such. And we're actually going to go open this up, see what all is there because, this might be something that kind of helps you out. At the end of this video, towards the end, I'll actually put a card up there that actually sets you over to the forest kit. If you're not familiar with that, you can watch that review as well because it does help out. It really does. Now, the reason why I look at these is because if you're doing any Lego world building, this sort of stuff, reviewing it, letting you know, does it fit with Legos, does it do this, does it do this, these sort of things help. And my understanding is, in having built with some of the parts from the Force kit, is that these are compatible with Brickcraft, they're compatible with Arcrea, they're compatible with Lumabricks, they're compatible with Lego, Mega Blocks, all of them. They are compatible. So they are what you call the standard size, which if you have a 2x2 brick is 16 millimeters. It's not micro, which is like 10 millimeters, and it's not mini, which is 12 millimeters. It is the 16 millimeter set, which is your standard brick. And that's a good thing. That's what we all strive for. That's what we want. That's what we look for whenever we're doing our brick building stuff. Now, this set is over at Target, and they're usually in like little cardboard PDQs. I believe you can actually find them on the Target app as well, so you could always get it there if you need to. And I believe you can choose your kit. So I ordered some of these for my kid and I. He got a city set, another forest set. I got another city, or I got a city set, and I got another forest set because I like the greenery. So for me, I wanted to check this one out and see, does it have everything we want to build a city with? We're going to look at that, okay? This is a little bit smaller set than what we got before. The last one was 84. This one's only at 77. So, bring your eyes over here. So this is the Jazwares Builder set. Now, Jazwares is the same company that gave us the 3 3/4 inch Fortnite figures back in the day, the old 6-inch before Hasbro took over. They gave us Roblox figures. They've given us quite a bit. Their Builder series, they have the city stuff, and they also have a lot of the Hello Kitty sets, which I've been looking at a few of those because hey, they look kind of cool, and I could probably pull parts out of that for my city. So something to keep in mind. Now this is 73 pieces. They say 6 nut because there are small pieces in there, and it's Builder. Now BLDR, you would say blah, 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 or blah blah because there's no consonants. However, or there's no vowels. It's all consonants, no vowels. That's what it is. I never got married, didn't have any vowels. So the city set is, you get kind of a picture of some of the stuff that you can build in there. And we'll kind of take a look at that. On the back, you get just kind of this blank open thing. You got your barcode there in case you need it. Let me see if I can get it to where, there we go. Okay. Now let's open this up and let's take a look at what all we get. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit different than what we've had with the forest. Forest, we had a lot of foliage stuff. This one seems like a lot more city building sort of ideas and pieces and things. We do get, looks like a couple of mailboxes, which is always fun. So we get 1, 2, we get some tops for our mailboxes. And I have another, I think it's like a green mailbox that, I can't remember where I got it from, but I got this green mailbox. I might actually replace it. We can always put that on the bottom or not. I mean, you can kind of play around, but we do get a couple mailboxes. Get a couple of these yellow plates, 1x4 plates. We do get some printed pieces. There is a letter. So anytime we get printed pieces, like a letter, something like that, that's pretty cool. We'll stick that in there. Boom. We do have some more printed pieces. We've got that parking sign. So we got a parking. We got, what was that? Do not enter, I believe. Looks like we might even have, yeah, it looks like we can make some cones as well. So There we go. Easy way to make cones. We got, how many of those do we have total? We have one. Uh, I'm looking here too. It looks like probably three. So it's like we can make three of those cones. That's kind of nice. That'll work out like if we have construction going on. I know I've got some Dollar Tree, what is it, like the Dollar Tree cement things and stuff like that. We could always put those there and fix that up. We do have a couple poles for signs. So we've got this one. We can put that on there. Now, they're not very tall. So it's not like it's a super tall sign. It's kind of, it's a little bit higher than a minifig, but not by much. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you're looking for like a lot of height in this, you're probably not going to be getting it with this particular set. We do have, oh, looky there, another letter. So we got another letter. We'll put that one and that one there. So we do get two letters total, which is nice. We do get this squared off stop sign. Now this is kind of odd because it is a square stop sign. But I could probably use this on my crosswalk for sure, to go along with the light. So this time we do get some red trash cans. So we got two of those. So the last time we got blue, this time we got red. So we're just kind of keeping the town life together. I might make one recycling, one trash. So in that case, I might make the blue ones from the forest kit recycling, red ones trash, and then we'll just go from there. We do have one more sign, and this is one of those arrow signs that tells you which way to turn. This one, I think I already have a spot for it. Now, this particular sign in my Lego City, I've got a curb coming up from the harbor. It's going to be in front of some houses. And so I think this is going to direct traffic away from that area and kind of mosey them on, towards a, like a, kind of cut into the turn. Honestly, I might get a couple of these kits just to have a couple of those signs. That sign seems a little more worth it for me. Now, it doesn't have, one thing to keep in mind. There's not any instructions on this. So you got, kind of a picture of putting a light together. I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to use these particular lights, because I actually have automated lights that I am using. I've got a power bank and automated lights that I use for my city, because I got like a whole battery pack system and all that. So for me, I don't know. I'm trying to debate and figure out if that's something I really wanna add to it or not. But you know, in case you don't want to buy lights, this might be a really good alternative. So you've got this where you can plug that in. Oh, let's turn it around this way and line it up. Nice. And then you can do that. Now you could probably also change this so you can actually have like things go down and twist and all that. But it's a pretty decent light. It's not bad. And it looks like we can make two of those for sure. So let's go ahead and make the second one and we'll kind of go from there. We do have extra bits and bobs and pieces and all that, which is, kind of nice. Seems like I put that traffic light upside down. I believe red goes on top, at least in Texas it does. And pretty much everywhere else I've been, red's usually on top. But, you know, we'll put green up there for right now. I think that'll be fine. Now let's see. We do have. Let's put that together. We got one, two. All right. So we got two of these lights, and we got a lot of these pieces. Now we could, in theory, trying to see what all we could do. We've got this that we could put on top of our cones to give it that kind of extra cone look. And that's probably what these are for. I call them the little muffin pieces. If I can get it to zoom in right there. Yeah, they're like decorative muffins, but it looks like that's what that's for. So we'll put those on there. We do get a broom, two brooms. We got two green brooms this time. Last set had kind of an off-green broom, so we just have more brooms. And I'm okay with that. I can always work with it. And then we got some extra stuff here. So let's kind of take a look and see what we can build with this. I bet you, I bet we could come up with something on these. Hmm. Interesting. Well, they don't really give me any ideas. I know these go on the bottom of the mailboxes. So we got that one, two. Oh, maybe these are street lamps. Okay, let's try that. So we'll put that on there as a street lamp here. We can put that up there, I'm guessing. Maybe. And maybe we can attach it to a building and do like that. I'm not sure. That one, this one's kind of getting me a little bit. It doesn't exactly make sense, but it's not too bad. And we get another letter, so we'll put that letter in there. So out of our letters, let's take a look at our letters. We get one off color and then two of the other mails. And then we got a lot of extra bobs and pieces here. So couple like three flowers, a couple of these backward round reverse slopes, couple of tiles with a one snot plug on it. You know, there's a bit to work with here, right? So all in all, like there's a lot of like quality pieces in here that I think are pretty good. A lot of quality pieces I would definitely say is well worth it. Few things like the extras I would have to figure out what to do with, but I mean, I usually build and keep trays of all these extra things. So for me, having extra parts and pieces works out because that means I can go and build something else or build something that I wouldn't normally do. Run an electrical cord up this and do like a street lamp. You know, there's all sorts of things that you can do with Lego and with these builds. So I think, you know, all in all, for what we're getting some pretty cool stuff. I'm wondering here. Let me do it like this. If I put this on the end and maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out this one and how to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. But you know, I'm also trying to do just a quick review. But I'm guessing it's probably a couple of street lights. If I had Target up and looked at it, I believe that they show a lot of the builds you can do. So that might actually be better for me to go and do and check out and see how it is. But that's all I got on the Builder series City Kit. Honestly, not bad. It's not my favorite. I really enjoyed the Forest Kit. I feel like there was a lot of build opportunity for the Forest Kit, but I'm not going to discount this one at all. And honestly, I might be picking up a couple of these extra sets just for the extra parts of the world building aspect itself, because there's lots of really good stuff in there that is worth it. Mailboxes, cones, trash cans, brooms. The signs are really impeccable. Those are great to have. So that's all I got to say about Jazwares 73-piece City Block Builder Accessory Pack. Pretty good. You should go get it over at Target and go check it out. Thank you all for showing up and seeing my wonderful face here. I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Have fun building and good luck with the building hunt.